On women's health, we take it down to Wyoming. Keeping my phone in my hand. This is pretty political. We're going to end with the fun stuff. So, in the middle of March, Wyoming Governor Mark Gordon signed into law a bill outlawing the use or prescription of medication abortion pills. That was passed earlier this month. Well, now last month by the time you hear this probably, which would be March. So early March. And so Gordon signed the law as a federal judge in Texas considers ordering. Wait, what? Gordon, a Republican, signed the law as a federal judge in Texas considers ordering. Currently there's a judge in Texas. A federal judge is considering ordering a nationwide ban on the abortion pill. I ain't gonna try to pronounce that. In response to a lawsuit by anti-abortion groups. The crux of the 2-page Wyoming bill is a provision making it illegal to, quote, prescribe, dispense, distribute, sell, or use any drug for the purpose of procuring or performing an abortion. Woo! The so-called morning after pills, prescription contraceptive medication used after sex but before a pregnancy can be confirmed, are exempted from the ban. Plan B pills is good, y'all, don't worry. Morning after pill, still good for now, because I told y'all they're probably going to try to ban those next. But back to it. The measure also includes an exemption for any treatment necessary to protect the woman from, quote, imminent peril that substantially endangers her life or health, as well as any treatment of, quote, natural miscarriage according to currently accepted medical guidelines. Oh, where's this article from? This is also routers, y'all. I gotta mix it up for y'all next time. This time we doing a lot of routers. So, violation of the ban is to be treated as a criminal misdemeanor, punishable by up to a 6-month jail time and a fine of $9,000. $9,000. Okay? The measure stipulates that women, quote, upon whom a chemical abortion is performed or attempted shall not be criminally prosecuted. Okay? The governor said he was also allowing enactment without his signature of a separate bill passed by state lawmakers to prohibit conventional abortion procedures except when necessary to protect the health and life of the mother or in case of rape or incest. Exception is also permitted to end the pregnancy if doctors determine there to be a lethal abnormality of the fetus. And so I'm going to stop there, but I told y'all a minute ago that this abortion stuff is going to continue happening because ever since the Roe v. Wade stuff happened, everything is up in the air at this point. And so everything is questionable. Everything is going to be challenged, and states are trying to really, really push their own agendas, and it's getting really, really weird and nasty out here. Speaking of which, we head to New Mexico. And I am your Latin correspondent. I don't even like saying Latin. I'm just trying to keep it silly a little bit. And so, this is ABC News. You see, I switched it up on y'all. Switched it. Just gotta switch it up on y'all sometimes, man. So, this is ABC News. New Mexico governor signs bill overriding local abortion bans. A New Mexico abortion rights bill is now law after the governor signed the measure to override local ordinances aimed at limiting access to abortion procedures and medications. Okay? Now, New Mexico's governor signed an abortion rights bill, that overrides local ordinances aimed at limiting access to abortion procedures and medications. Reproductive health clinics in New Mexico offer abortion procedures to patients from states, including Texas, with strict abortion bans. The new law also aims to ensure access to gender affirming health care related to distress over gender identity that doesn't match a person's assigned sex. New Mexico has one of the country's most liberal abortion access laws, but 2 counties and 3 cities in eastern New Mexico have recently adopted abortion restrictions that reflect deep seated opposition to offering the procedure. The bill, signed by Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham, overrides these local ordinances. An additional bill working its way through New Mexico's legislation would protect abortion providers and patients from out-of-state interference, prosecution, or extraditional attempts. Okay? I'm going to stop there. Hey, yo, clap it up for New Mexico. Clap it up for New Mexico. Hey, yo, salute to New Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Y'all see the shirt? You know what I'm saying? Listen, you already know if you watch this pod, I'm all for women's rights. I'm all for women's health care. I'm all for choices. You feel what I'm saying? And so y'all know where I stand on this. I say, let the abortions happen. I'm not with the blockade. I'm being silly. I'm not with it. I don't think that these things should be happening. If you watch this podcast, you know I've said it plenty of times before. Women should be allowed to make their decisions. And so banning abortion pills, banning prescriptions, banning procedures, these are the things that I'm against. And so thumbs up to thumbs up to New Mexico. I couldn't get that out for a second. Somebody is hating on New Mexico. It's probably Texas. You know what I'm saying? All right. And now, see if I got something else for y'all. Let me